Hello dear students. So in today's class, let us start our discussion with new quantum mechanics. So new quantum mechanics ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ so before that is up to Bohr's theory ನಾವೇನು ಓದಿದ್ವಿ so that is classical mechanics. So Bohr's theory ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ dual nature of light ಅನ್ನೋದು ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Okay, so that means the particles, whether the ordinary particles or microscopic particles are associated with two types of properties, that is wave particle and that is particle nature. Okay, so ಈಗ based on the wave nature and the particle nature, so the structure of the atom was explained. So ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನ್ಯೂ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಮ್ ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. So in quantum mechanics, new quantum mechanics, so now the wave nature of the particle explain ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಸೊ ನಮಗೆ ಏನು ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಸೊ ವೇವ್ ನೇಚರ್ಸ್ನ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡುವಂಥದ್ದು ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಈಗ ಫಾರ್ ದಟ್ ಒನ್ ಸೊ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಎ ಸೈನ್ ವೇವ್ ಅಥವಾ ಸೈನೂಸಾಯ್ಡಲ್ ವೇವ್ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಈಗ ಸೈನ್ ವೇವ್ ಅಂತ ಯಾವುದನ್ನು ಕರಿತೀವಿ? ಸೊ ದ ಸೈನ್ ವೇವ್ ಆರ್ ಸೈನೂಸಾಯ್ಡಲ್ ವೇವ್, ಸೊ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಎ ಮ್ಯಾಥಮೆಟಿಕಲ್ ಕರ್ವ್, ಸೊ ವಿಚ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್, which describes the smooth repetitive oscillation. Okay, so sine wave ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ ತರ ಇರುತ್ತೆ? So like this. So the smooth repetitive of oscillation. So ಇದನ್ನ sine wave ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. Okay, so the most basic form of a function time t is given by y of t is equal to a into sine of 2 pi f t plus pi. Okay, so or y of t is equal to a into sine of omega t plus pi ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ a ಅನ್ನೋದೇನು? ಸೊ a is the amplitude, it is the peak deviation of the function from zero. ಅಂದರೆ peak deviation ಅಂದರೆ ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ವೇವ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಪೀಕ್, ಇಲ್ಲಾದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪೀಕ್, ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನ ಆಂಪ್ಲಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ದ ಆಂಪ್ಲಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ A. Okay, amplitude A. Okay, F is the frequency, ಇಲ್ಲಿರುವಂಥದ್ದು F is frequency. Okay, so omega ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, so the product of 2 pi f ಏನಿದೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಒಮೆಗಾ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. that is nothing but angular frequency. Okay, so that pi is the phase. Okay, which specifies where in its cycle the oscillation is at t is equal to 0. Okay, so to describe the wave nature of the particles, so Schrodinger derived an equation, so which gives the information about the wave nature of the particles. So Schrodinger wave equation. Okay, so this is 4 marks question, derive Schrodinger wave equation. So ಈಗ first, so sinusoidal wave equation forms the ಬೇಸಿಸ್ ಆಫ್ ನ್ಯೂ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಮ್ ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಕ್ಸ್. ನಾವೀಗೇನು ನ್ಯೂ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಮ್ ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಓದ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಸಿಸ್ ಏನು? ಸೊ ನಾವೀಗ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋಂಥ ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಸೈನೂಸಾಯ್ಡಲ್ ವೇವ್ ಏನಿದೆ, ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಸೈನೂಸಾಯ್ಡಲ್ ವೇವ್ ಇಲ್ಲೇನಿದೆ, ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಬೇಸಿಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ನ್ಯೂ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಮ್ ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಕ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಈಗೇನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಸೊ ಶ್ರಾಡಿಂಜರ್ ವೇವ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಏನಿದೆ, ದಿಸ್ ಶ್ರಾಡಿಂಜರ್ ವೇವ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಕಂಬೈನ್ಸ್ ಬೋತ್ ದ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಬಿಹೇವಿಯರ್ in terms of mass m and wave behavior in terms of xi. Okay, so now this includes Schrodinger wave equation includes both the particle behavior and wave behavior. Particle behavior in terms of mass m and wave behavior in terms of xi. So the behavior of an electron in an atom is best described by considering the standing waves. Okay, ಸೊ ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನು ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ ಡ್ಯೂ ಟು ದ ಸೆಂಟ್ರಿಪಿಟಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸೆಂಟ್ರಿಫ್ಯೂಗಲ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಎರಡೂ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ, ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ರಿವಾಲ್ವಿಂಗ್ ಅರೌಂಡ್ ದ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಅದರಿಂದ ಆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ ಬಿಹೇವಿಯರ್ನ ನಾವು ಯಾವುದನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ನಾವು ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಂದರೆ ಬೈ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ದ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ವೇವ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ನಾವು ದ ಜನರಲ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ ಅನ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ ಮೂವಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ಒನ್ ಡೈಮೆನ್ಷನ್ is given by xi is equal to a into sine of 2 pi x divided by lambda. Okay, ಸೊ ಈಗ ಈ ಈಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ಏನಿದೆ, electron moving in one dimension, the general equation for the electron moving in one dimension, so is given by this equation. So now differentiate the equation number 1. So that is d of xi divided by dx is equal to d of dx into a sin into 2 pi x divided by lambda, okay, or a into differentiation of sin 2 pi x divided by lambda divided by dx, okay. So if you differentiate this equation, so that is d xi by dx is equal to a into 2 pi lambda, a into 2 pi lambda into cos of 2 pi x divided by lambda, okay. So call this one as equation number 2. So again differentiate this equation number 2. Double differentiation, d square xi by dx square is equal to differentiation of 2 pi a divided by lambda into cos of 2 pi x divided by lambda. So now, so 2 pi a divided by lambda into now differentiation of cos into 2 pi x divided by lambda, or 2 pi a divided by lambda into 2 pi lambda, okay, into minus sine into 2 pi x divided by lambda, or minus 4 pi square a into lambda square into sine of 2 pi x divided by lambda. So call this one as equation number 3. So substitute 1 in 3, okay. So that is d square xi by dx square is equal to minus 4 pi square divided by lambda square into xi. Andre xi andre eno, equation number according to equation number 1, xi is nothing but sin 2 pi x divided by lambda, okay. So that is from equation number 1. So call this one as equation number 4. So now the kinetic energy is given by half mv square, okay. So multiply and divide RHS by m, okay. ಇದನ್ನು ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ರೆ multiply and divide, so therefore m square v square divided by 2m. So by Schrodinger wave equation, according to the Schrodinger wave equation, we know that the lambda wavelength is equal to h by mv, or mv is equal to h by lambda, okay. So ಈಗ ಇದನ್ನು ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ m square v square is equal to h square divided by lambda square. So call this one as equation number 6. Equation number 6. So substitute 6 in 5. So this is 6. This is equation number 6. Substitute this equation in 5. Okay. Andre m square v square ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವೇನು substitute ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, h square divided by lambda square ನ substitute ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. So therefore ke is equal to h square divided by lambda square into 1 by 2m, or kinetic energy is equal to h square divided by 2m into pi square. So call this one as equation number 7, okay. So from equation number 4, so from this equation, from equation number 4 ಏನಿದೆ, that is d square xi by dx square is equal to minus 4 pi square divided by lambda square, okay. So from equation number 4, lambda square is equal to minus pi square xi divided by d square into xi by dx square. So call this one as equation number 8. Now substitute 8 in 7. So this is equation number 8. Substitute this in 7. So in place of xi square we have to replace this value, okay. So therefore kinetic energy is equal to half 1 by minus 1 by 2m into h square 4 pi square xi into d square xi by dx square, or therefore kinetic energy is equal to minus h square 8 pi square m into xi into d square xi by dx square. So call that one as equation number 9. So next, the kinetic energy is equal to E minus V. Andre, so the total energy E is equal to kinetic energy plus potential energy, okay. So therefore kinetic energy is equal to total energy minus potential energy, or kinetic energy is equal to E minus V. Andre V andre potential energy anta artha. Okay, so therefore kinetic energy is equal to total energy minus potential energy. So therefore ಈಗ ನಾವು kinetic energy ನ E minus V ಅಂತ ಬರೀಬಹುದು. So kinetic energy is nothing but it is the difference between the total energy and the potential energy, E minus V. So that is equal to minus h square divided by 8 pi square m into xi into d square xi by dx square. Or so if you rearrange this equation, so E minus V into 8 pi square m into xi divided by x square is equal to minus d square xi by dx square. Or E minus V into 8 pi square m into xi divided by x square plus d square xi by dx square is equal to 0. So this is the Schrodinger equation for one dimension. Okay. So ಈಗ 3 dimension ಬರೆದ್ರೆ so d square xi by dx square one dimension, d square xi by dy square second dimension, and d square xi by dz square is the third dimension. So because ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ electron ಏನಿದೆ, so the electron residing region ಏನಿದೆ ಅದು 3 dimensional, ಅದನ್ನೇ ನಾವು ಆರ್ಬಿಟಲ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋದು. ಸೊ ಆರ್ಬಿಟಲ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ 3 dimensional region. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ therefore ನಾವು ಈ Schrodinger wave equation ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ, so it should be modified to 3 dimensional. So now this is 3 dimensional equation. Okay, so ಇದನ್ನ above equation ಮತ್ತೆ ಯಾವ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀಬಹುದು, del square xi. Okay, del square xi. So this entire term ಏನಿದೆ, so entire term ನ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, del square ಇಂದ replace ಮಾಡಿ del square xi plus 8 pi square m divided by square e minus v into xi is equal to 0 ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ del square ಅಂತ ಏನಿದೆ, so this del square is called as a Laplacian operator. Okay, Laplacian operator which operates only on xi. So next this Laplacian operator ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗಾದ್ರೆ, so this Laplacian operator ಏನಿದೆ, so this term d square by dx square, d square by dy square, d square by dz square, so this term ಏನಿದೆ, so this term is called as the Laplacian operator ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. So this equation can also be written in the form h, that is minus h square divided by 8 pi square m d square by dx square plus d square by dy square plus d square by dz square into xi plus v into xi, that is equal to e into xi. Okay, so ಈ term ಏನಿದೆ, this term, so that is minus h square divided by 8 pi square m into del square plus v. So this can be replaced with h xi into e xi. So here h is called as the Hamiltonian operator. When h operates on wave function xi, so a set of allowed energy levels are obtained. Okay, that allowed set of energy levels ನಾವೇನು ಕರಿತೀವಿ, quantum numbers ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. Okay.